A lot of us are guilty of oversharing a bit on social media from time to time. Criminals do the same thing, which makes life easy for law enforcement. Now, for the first time, we're getting an idea of how often the police use a suspect's Facebook profile against them in court. Rashia Wilson, the so-called first lady of tax fraud, made a lavish living out of stealing other people's tax returns. And like a lot of people who document their lifestyles on Facebook, Wilson liked to boast in her posts.
A lot of what came out in the trial with her came from her Facebook page, where she was flaunting the money and laughing about what she was doing with her tax fraud case. And
Hillsborough County Sheriff's Corporal Bruce Crumpler is not only able to gather evidence on Facebook, he can use the agency's own page to identify suspects in surveillance video.
We put alerts out there, suspect information.
Does it work?
Absolutely. We get responses all the time.
Stealing the nameplate off the door of a sitting judge? Not smart. Posting a picture of yourself with said stolen nameplate? Priceless for Broward County authorities, who easily caught up with 21-year-old Steve Mulhall.
It wasn't a physical schoolyard fight.
And Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd investigated social media postings in the cyberbullying suicide of 12-year-old Rebecca Sedgwick. There's no way to know how many abuse cases, thefts, and other crimes are solved through social media. But for the first time, Facebook has released a worldwide count of how many official requests they receive for information, including names, profiles, and pictures. For the first half of this year in the U.S., the number was 12,000. 80% of those resulted in some information being released. But Facebook's general counsel made it clear they don't rubber stamp these requests, saying, "We fight many of these requests, pushing back when we find legal deficiencies and narrowing the scope of overly broad or vague requests." Well, this disclosure by Facebook ranks nearly 100 countries around the world. U.S. authorities make 3 times as many Facebook requests than the next closest country, which is India.